Hello, I'm Rachel Gardner-Paul, Head of the General Aviation Unit at the UK Civil Aviation Authority. As General Aviation starts flying again following COVID-19, we thought we'd ask some of you, including some of our government GA ambassadors, what you think the future holds for general aviation, and also include some safety tips to help us all as we return to the skies.
My name is James Ketchell. I got into general aviation in 2017. I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I learned how to fly gyroplanes. In 2019, I flew this aircraft 24,000 nautical miles around the world. I spoke in a school in every country I passed through, sharing stories of fun and adventure with young people. The mission was to inspire 1 million young people to pursue their own goals and dreams. And in doing so, I set the first official FAI circumnavigation for an aircraft of this type. My top tips for anyone returning back to flying after a little bit of a break would be just to check that you are still current. Does your club, does your airfield have any requirements around that? There's also some fantastic information on the CAA and LAA websites. Also, just slow everything down, double check everything, go through your checklist again and again. And if you're a little bit nervous, when the circumstances allow, my number one tip would be just take a check ride with an instructor. If there's any doubt, there's no doubt. I think GA is going to recover to a very strong position post-COVID-19. We only need to look at the demand. It's still there. People still want to fly. People still want to learn how to fly. The cafes want to open. The airfields still need to sell their fuel. There's an entire supply chain and infrastructure around GA. So as long as people are sensible and adhere to the safety precautions that are put in place, I think GA is going to recover to a very, very healthy place. I think in terms of opportunities for GA in this recovery phase, it's going to be a while before we see large groups of people getting back into commercial flying for various reasons. So I think what we'll probably see is GA is going to be more widely used for transportation. You can go a long way in a very short period of time, far further than if you were to get in a car. So as long as people adhere to the social distancing restrictions, I think GA is going to probably be used a little bit more for transport as opposed to sort of just recreational flights. I think there's a fantastic opportunity post-COVID-19 to get more young people into flying. Certainly with the introduction of more flying days, especially aimed at families that perhaps wouldn't ordinarily be exposed to GA aviation. It's not just the flying part, there's the engineering side of it and the whole logistics and infrastructure and supply chain that keeps GA aviation in the air. And certainly for anyone who's interested in maths and science and technology, GA aviation represents a fantastic opportunity for anyone who's looking to get into something exciting. And it's also a very, very good stepping stone into the working world if it's something that you want to pursue or whether it is just purely for fun.